Ready to go.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're working on this little Craftsman blower that the string pulled out and did not go back in. Now, usually when I see one of these where the string's pulled out and stuck, it usually means it won't start because people usually pull, and it'll just wear out the winding mechanism. Now, this one will move in and out just a little bit, and that tells me that the spring's still in place and the spring might have jumped. So let's get inside and see what happened. Okay, we're going to use our handy T25 to take the cover off. Now, if you're using a different model of blower, the cover will come off a little bit different, but the rewind's the rewind, no matter what blower it is, no matter what brand or anything. So let's get to work. Now, remember when you do this, take lots of pictures and keep track of the screws. Look at each one as you take it out, because you've always got a chance that one screw will be different from the rest. Kind of like this one's a little bit different that goes here than these are. So we're going to put it over here. Oh. Yep, and you can see the ones on this side are slightly different. They're threaded screws. They're not standard screws. Except the bottom one's not. So that means it's going into plastic. Okay, we're almost there. Some of these are pretty tedious to take apart, and some of them are pretty easy. I think this one's going to be pretty easy. Well, like I said, it's all about the model of your blower. Once we get inside, they're all the same. I'll pull the spark plug, pull the boot off and see if it'll come. Might have to pull the spark plug out itself. Yep, that spark plug's got to go. We need a 5/8. Are you a 5/8? I don't think so. Nope. One more. Oh. I was going down the metric file. There we go. I was sitting there thinking to myself, no way I missed the socket twice in a row. Whoa. That one's on there to stay. That's okay. We're going to do this the easy way. There we go. The plug. That plug looks okay. So now let's take the cover off and put the rest of this to the side. Looks really nice inside. This doesn't look that old. Let's have a look at the rewind. Okay, I think this is one size down. I think that's a T20. Which is a little bit surprising. You would think in manufacturing that once they pick a size, they wouldn't have one screw be different. So we're going down to a T20 for this. There we go. And there's our spring. And here's where it hooks. Now it just hooks right in here. Interesting enough, everything looks to be in good shape. So we're just going to rewind this back together. And put it back together. Okay, I changed your angle a little bit for this part. So once we got this all rewound back in, now we're going to find our little hook here and make sure that she lays in correctly. And there she goes. Go ahead and put the screw back on, which this one's a 20. It's the only thing that's not a 25. Okay. Now the problem we'll have is, see, we still got a little bit of slack and the rope's a little soft. So what we're going to do is take up our slack here, like so. And we're going to pull it up. And we're going to give her a couple extra winds. See, I hooked it in a little notch there. Now we'll walk it around in circles a couple of times to give it just a little extra tension. Just like that. I'll pull the rope there. Perfect. Okay, let's get her back together. Okay, when we're putting her back together, make a note that you've got a ground wire right here, so that'll be the first screw we do. And you've also got a little slot here where the plug wire goes, and we don't want to mess that up. Because if your plug wire gets bound up, the cover won't go on decently. So make sure our plug wire goes in a little slot. Easier said than done. There it goes. Now make sure our ground wire is more or less in place. And we'll ease everything back together. Right here. As we go, we're going to pull on this. And I don't know if you saw that, but it just sort of clicked into place. And there we go. We're all nice and tight. We're going to push our ground wire back into the hole here. I'm just sort of ouijaing the ground wire around. Switch back to our T25. And since we're going into metal, we'll grab one of our threaded screws. Or at least we'll try to. There we go. Okay, now we'll run up to a top corner just to make sure everything's lined up. Now I double check my plug wire to make sure she's in the hole and it's in its little slot perfectly. So let's finish putting the rest of the screws in. Down here we're going into metal, so we're using a machine screw. Plastic on plastic. Whoop. Don't want to forget the side cover. Where do you go? There you go. You go right there. Easily peasily, right? There's one. We'll grab another one that goes into plastic, which is standard screw threads. Now we go into metal down here, so we're grabbing the machine screw. And looking in the holes, I can see the reflections of the metal, so it's pretty easy to tell which one's which. And then one more screw and we're done. Okay, let's toss the plug back in and give it a pull. Now, just based on the junk we saw on the plug, we know it's not going to start. We know this thing sat quite a while. But I'm not going to worry about that today. Today's all about the recoil. One day next week, we'll grab this back off the shelf and we'll worry about getting her running. Plug's going to be the death of me. Come on, buddy. This plug's not going in easily, partially because it's all gummed up. When I say it's all gummed up, I mean the machine itself, from old gas sitting on top. Which is interesting. It's the only dirty thing on the whole machine. But like everything, you take your time. There's absolutely, there we go. No reason to rush it. Now let's see if our recoil is working reliably. And she works like a charm. And that's it. This one was easy peasy. Now, since everything was in really good shape on this one, I went ahead and reused all the parts. But this is a good time if you have to replace the recoil spring or rewind it. I've got a video on rewinding recoil spring somewhere back there. Next week, we'll go ahead and get this put back together and get her running. Looking at the condition, it's really nice, but it needs a carb rebuild and all that whatnot. So, are you new people out there? If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. It's free, and it's what we work for. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.